Alright everybody, so basically all you're going to need is a 5/8 socket, an extension. I actually bought this. It's a complete tool you can actually buy. If you can actually see down in there, it's actually got the little magnetic piece in there that grabs onto the spark plug. So it's actually worth the money. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like maybe 10 bucks. And then you need a ratchet, or if you don't like using a ratchet, you can use a breaker bar and then a ratchet. But it's not like, there's a lot of torque put on the spark plug. And I needed this for the coil packs to undo the bolts on the coil packs, which they are a 10. You can see that it's a 10, and an extension if you need it. Sometimes you might not need it though. Alright, I'm going to get a camera over to my assistant, and they're going to record it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do, as you can see, is undo the bolts for coil packs. Pull the coil packs out and just put them somewhere where they won't get lost. And the good thing about coil packs over distributors is you can put them on in any direction that you want. It doesn't matter what way you put them on. There's no specific order. You just put them on and you just take it, get it on there good, then you just pop it. If you're wondering why I'm going one at a time before I fully take them all out, I just like doing this stuff. That way I don't have to go back, I don't have to go and untorque it, nothing like that. And as you can see, that's one spark plug. They're gonna be hot if you don't wait like I did. So you can always, if you want to wait till the engine cools all the way down, you can do that. Me, I kind of got somewhere to be today, so I can't wait too long. That one to get stuck up in there. If you want to use gloves, you can use gloves. Me, I'm just a little bit dumb, so I don't do that, and I burn myself. As you can see, there's different methods that you can use to get them out. It's hot. Yes, I know they're hot. I know. Like I said, I'm dumb. I'm hard-headed and I'm dumb. And one thing you can do with the old spark plugs, when you take out the new one, of course it wouldn't be the right direction. You take out the new one, take this off, and then take the old spark plug, put it in there. Especially if you're like me and don't want to wait on the engine to cool down. Throw it in the box, close the box, and you take the new spark plug, which is nice and cool and not blazing hot. Put it in a little socket. Like I said, this thing does save time. It helps because the spark plug kind of stays in there as you did not just see it, just kind of fell in there, but it fell in there, right? So, well, another thing is some people, they like to use like anti-seize. Me, I just pop mine right in. I don't really too much care. And with spark plugs, you know, you don't have to get it like, you know, ultra tight. It doesn't have to be super tight on there. You know, you just need to get it tight enough. You don't need to, you know, give it the ultra torque down. You know, you just give it a little bit of torque. You know, make sure it's in there tight. You know, just hand tight. That's more than enough. Then we take the other one. Put it in. Try not to get this one to fall up in there. Hopefully it won't fall. Get it to sit in there correctly. And yes, the socket on this does swivel, so you know, I know I'm not, you know, bending the threads. I'm not bending the spark plug. It actually, the socket actually does swivel. So if you see it moving around like that, it's actually okay. It's not going to explode. Down to the last two. Now, one thing you got to remember, if you're running anything bigger than a 4-cylinder, obviously you're going to need more spark plugs, and obviously this is going to take longer. I'm actually kind of taking my time with this right now, so but as you can see, the spark plug, if you kind of get it centered, it kind of just falls right into place. You don't have to worry about trying to make sure, you know. That's the one good thing about doing spark plugs. They pretty much just fall right into place, so you don't have to worry about, you know, is it lined up. I've had that issue with like maybe one car, but it was like a 92 Accord. It's one of my older cars. Spark plugs didn't want to line up right. Plus the spark plug tubes were a whole lot longer than this one. That's in there. And once you get all the spark plugs in, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's just reverse of what you did to get the spark plugs out. It's literally just reverse. You just reverse the process. You put the coil packs back on. Oh man, it's hot. You just put the coil packs right back on, and you plug in everything like this one. It's kind of still dangling in the spark plug. There we go. Another thing, you can get your spark plugs pre-gapped like I do, or you can gap them yourself. Some people don't like the gap that comes on there, so they'll like kind of whack it down a little bit, but not, you know, you don't want to beat the living crap out of it, you know, because you'll end up destroying the spark plug. You know, just take like a little small hammer and, you know, kind of just, you know, give it a few light taps. You know, if you want to do that. Me, I like mine pre-gapped. Plus, you know, a lot of my parts actually come from one company. And that's pretty much all you gotta do. And it's just basically reverse order of what you did to get them off. Hope y'all like the video.